20 years ago, out of kindness, the woman gave a bowl of noodles to a boy on the street. She had no idea that this small act of kindness would bring her help when she needed it the most. One day, a few struggling customers came into her noodle shop. The man asked right away if this was the place that served free noodles. Seeing how they were dressed, the woman said only those who truly couldn't afford food could eat for free. To her surprise, the older woman immediately said she'd spent all her money on her sick child. She claimed she hadn't eaten in 3 days and dropped to her knees begging for a bowl of noodles. The woman agreed and personally went to the kitchen to cook for them, but she never imagined that this simple meal would feed a bunch of heartless people. They quickly finished 3 bowls and praised her cooking as the best they'd ever had. Then they tested the waters by asking if they could come every day. The man tried to scold the older woman for pushing too far, but the shop owner could tell they were really struggling, so she generously agreed to let them come. They were moved to tears and promised to remember her kindness forever. But the woman just smiled and said she was doing what she could to help. Then she turned back to the kitchen to clean up. As soon as she was out of sight, their expressions completely changed. 3 months later, the older woman came back with a group of people. When the shop owner asked what was going on, the woman insisted they were there for free noodles. The shop owner started to panic. She pulled the older woman aside and explained she couldn't afford to feed so many people. But the older woman didn't care. She said since the sign offered free noodles, anyone in need should get help. At that moment, the man couldn't take it anymore and told her to stop talking. That's when the older woman revealed their real reason for coming. 3 months earlier, a company manager heard that a generous donation was going to the woman's noodle shop, so he used the man's family to stir up trouble. They were even given a vial of liquid to pour into the noodle pot. If they succeeded, they'd get a $5,000 reward. The older woman agreed to it right away, but what they didn't know was that the investor was the same boy the woman had helped years ago. He survived because of that bowl of noodles. After years of hard work, he had become the CEO of a public company, and the first thing he wanted to do was find the woman who had once saved him. But his assistant told him that none of those people matched the woman he was looking for. So the CEO started digging through records himself to track her down. Meanwhile, the woman was being accused and insulted. People said she was using kindness as a scam to trick others. Helpless, she went back into the kitchen to cook for them. As soon as she left, the older woman urged her husband to pour the liquid into the pot. Then the sister-in-law called a TV station. Soon, a reporter arrived and started a live broadcast. A big crowd quickly gathered. Hearing the commotion, the woman came out to see what was happening. The reporter said the shop had food safety issues and needed to be inspected. The woman was shocked and insisted there must be some mistake, but the inspector said the pot was heavily contaminated. The crowd immediately started blaming the woman. Just then, the CEO saw the news and instantly recognized the woman. She was the one he had been searching for all these years.